Hello, everyone. Today's a lazy day for me. I've had a hard week, and I just need to chill today. But I am going to make a video while I'm chilling because I felt an inspiration and had some thoughts, and wanted to share them with you guys. So I know you guys know because the video has a lot of views and a lot of comments, and I've been replying slowly over the years to the comments on this video. It's the video about Neptune in the third house. I feel like back then, and also before Saturn hit my Neptune, my thoughts were so scattered and all over the place. Now I feel like I can actually speak to people publicly and not freak out. But I was totally freaking out in my head when I made those other videos. It's just part of my chart, really. I have Saturn, Mercury, and Neptune in the third, and just a lot of stuff going on with the mind in my chart. And well, anyway, basically what I want to talk about is Neptune in the third and how fucking surreal life can get when you're having a Neptune transit with this house placement, but not even just the house placement, excuse me, but the aspects it's making. Like for example, I in my chart have Neptune in Capricorn in the third opposing my ninth house sun in Cancer. And it's always been just every time I have a Neptune transit, life gets so surreal and weird. And like the third house is basically your everyday interactions with the people that you come into contact with, and the like basically short trips. Well, and literally I'm like afraid to go outside right now because not only is Pluto transiting my third house, and it's done with the opposition to my sun. I'll post another video about that crazy time, but I'm really glad that one's over. But anyway, so it's just I'm now having the transit of Neptune square Venus, and it is fucking intense. And not only that, but Pluto is still in my third house, and now Saturn is there too. So it's a huge party going on in my head, and it's fucking crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But the reason why I'm scared to go outside is because literally it seems like everywhere I go, even if it's just a short trip to the store, something always fucking happens. And it's not cool. It's like dramatic and scary and like and weird and sketchy. There's just sketch balls everywhere I go. It's like and with this Neptune transit, Venus is your social life, your the people you come into contact with in your love life. And my love life is fine, I have to say, because I found a good man. And I don't know if I did actually post in some other videos about my Pluto relationship, which happened during the time of Pluto opposing my sun. When it was about to go exact is when I met the other, well, not met, but started to date this other guy. And he, of course, was abusive. And I tried to be cool with Pluto, but I just can't, because in synastry, really, the sextiles and the trines are what you want to work with, and you can work in a relationship with those really well, actually. It's almost a powerful connection in a good way, and not an unhealthy, scary stalker way. But when Pluto, and I'm rambling a lot here, I'm sorry, but I'm having fun. I hope you are too. So anyways, yeah, the harsh Pluto aspects are the ones you gotta watch out for in synastry. It's the nice ones, the trines, the sextiles, that you can work with, and it's all good. And my boyfriend's actually in the room right now, with me. I said, I want to make a video. He said, fuck yeah, go for it. So, what else should I say? So yeah, Neptune in the third can be really fucking crazy. And people will think you're crazy with this aspect, because, your thoughts are so all over the place, and like, just weird dreams too with this placement, by the way. Very weird, but also they just seem like real life to you too. It's like when you wake up from a dream, with this placement, like, it can fuck with your head all day, because the third house is a mental place. It's your head. It's your head space. It's your and it's also basically like a a house of connections with humans. And with Neptune in the third, they're just not always pleasant. You meet some really fucking crazy people. And my Neptune transits really haven't been that bad over the years, but this one, I have to say, the square to Venus is pretty fucking scary. Because I actually, I'll tell you a story. And this happened not that long ago either. I'm lucky though with my Jupiter. It really fucking helps me out in life, and especially the fact that Jupiter is like right on my ascendant right now. It's it is kind of crazy because Jupiter is in Scorpio and it's making me kind of fierce, to be honest. And but that my fierceness really does get me in trouble though, a lot. And my boyfriend goes, "Yep, he knows." Da bears. So the other night, and it feels like the other night, but really it was like maybe 5 nights ago. I work at a strip club as a dancer. I'm gonna be honest, that's what I do for work right now, but I'm also trying to get another job because they don't pay me enough, and I mean the guys, and also they just don't pay you enough, and some nights it's just so hard you want to scream. It's horrible. But I'm still doing it. I'm still going because I need the fucking money, no matter how much money I do get $20 each day that I work. So that definitely helps to know that I will get something at the end of the week and be able to eat and smoke cigarettes and drink if I want to. So that's okay, but and that's the only thing that's keeping me going with this job, because it's driving me nuts. But it's not always bad. There are bad days, or there are also chill days. But this one day, I got a little too drunk. I mixed liquor, and you should never do that, by the way. But I'm sure you know by now. I don't have to tell you shit. But yeah, girl. So I had a little too much to drink. I was mixing liquor. I was getting drinks from the guys. So it was actually a good night for me. I came out with over $80, probably maybe even $100. And it was a good night. However, I got out of the club, and by the time I got out of the club and was like, I'm done working for today, and it was that night, of course, because I don't like to leave. I mean, I come during the day, late in the day sometimes is too, and they really don't care. It's pretty lenient. But anyways, I come out of the club, and I'm already pretty drunk, and then weird stuff is happening to me. Like, I think I must have said to this guy that I wanted to buy drugs off him, and he said he had Coke and Molly, and those are my two favorite drugs. And, oh yeah, that's another Neptune thing, drugs. And ever since Neptune has squared my Venus, I've been kind of doing a lot of them, to be honest with you. I mean, hey, at least I'm honest. I'm probably one of the most honest astrologers you'll ever meet. I fucking go through my experiences, and I'm not impersonal about it. I'm personal as shit. So, sorry, I have to plug my phone in again because the battery. This sucks because I want my freedom to smoke a cigarette right now. But I will hold off on smoking to finish this video for you guys and finish this story. So, I come out of the club drunk, and some guy starts yelling at me, and this is all I really remember, about, hey, what about the Coke and Molly you said you were going to get off me? And I'm like, and I felt so weird about it that I was just like, dude, leave me alone. I'm getting out of work. Like, bye. And, so I end up walking towards South Station. Really bad idea. Because there is a girl that I know who, you know, another crazy in my life, of course. They're everywhere. And, this girl, I've interacted with her before. She's into drugs, hardcore, worse than me. I don't even do drugs all the time. It's just, you know, for the past few weeks, I don't think I've done any drugs, even, yeah, just drinking. But I run into this girl, and I know her already, and she is nuts. But I had sympathy and compassion for her because. So, I mean, honestly, I'm nuts. So, I mean, I get it. I get it. Or at least I try to understand people and be nice to them. And this girl, she's always crying. I see her outside of CVS in Harvard Square. She's always crying. And she tries to get drugs off people and sympathy. And It's just always cry, 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 cry. My boyfriend did this to me, and it's like not even true. Half of the shit she says. Mucho mango time, sorry. Half of the shit she says, though, is not even true. She's just making it up as a sob story to get drugs. And, basically, I run into her, and she's like, oh, I got drugs for you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, let's take a walk, and I guess all I remember from that point is that I'm at South Station in this really sketchy alley type place with a bunch of like weird dudes, and they're all doing drugs and shit, or I don't know what the fuck they were doing. Probably drugs. I mean, really. So, and then all I remember after that was, almost getting into a physical fight, because I don't put up with bullshit, especially if I'm drunk. And then also, and he knows. But, yeah, I almost got into a fight, but then the girls walked away, and then I came out, and all I remember is, from this night, I smoked something, and I don't know what the fuck it was, but, I threw up, I, blacked out completely, and don't remember anything, except for throwing up and, feeling really freaked out and weird about everything and everyone. I was snapping at people, and it was probably because they're bad people, and I instinctively knew that. That's another thing about Neptune, is it makes you very psychic. I do have a trine from Neptune to my moon, so that does help a lot, but this transit is so fucked. Oh my god. So all of a sudden I come out of like my drunkenness and whatever else I was on, and then I go, all of a sudden all my stuff is gone. My phone is gone. My bag's full of makeup and clothes for dancing and heels and a hair straightener that was very expensive, and make most of like my makeup, my brushes, my lipsticks, my phone. I already mentioned that. Yeah, my phone, which is an iPhone 8, but it's cool because I got the 10 now. Love it. And that's another story. But basically, yeah, all my stuff was gone. I could not contact my boyfriend. I was freaking the fuck out, still kind of drunk. And I told the cops what happened. They're like, well, there's nothing we can really do at this point. We can't really track down whoever you're talking about because they're gone. They were just gone with all of my stuff. And it was probably those two girls, the one that I ran into, and then her stupid little tough friend who thought she was the shit and wanted to fight me. Like, okay, well, like, I'm scared of you. Please. But, bitch, please. You must have a mental disease. But yeah, so after that, I run into my boyfriend, who's just fucking saved my life that night, because I don't know what I would have done if I honestly don't know what I'd do if I didn't have him right now in my life. But yeah, just, I was scared, and all my shit was gone, and that's my story. Things are getting better. I'm slowly getting all my stuff back. Yeah, Neptune transits, you gotta be really careful because, the people that can come about during, especially if you have Neptune in the third, like I do, people will come about and really fuck your shit up. Hardcore. Neptune is an outer planet, slow moving. Those are the ones you really gotta watch out for. Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus. Those are the ones that are scary. Saturn is like whatever. It can be a nightmare as well. But depending on if you're a night chart or a day chart, that is what really affects Saturn for a person. And also the aspects it makes. But, you know, I mean, my Saturn return was basically a breeze. Whatever I'm going through now is, I feel much worse than a Saturn return. It's scarier. So, anyways, that was my story. And this is my rant about astrology. Follow me if you want. If you don't want to, I really don't care. And have a great day.